and find something you're passionate about besides Ziggy.
Hey guys, so I decided to do a earlier live today, because it's always when I feel most like I want to is during the day, but I just don't get I don't know why. I just procrastinate. I procrastinate like crazy on everything, even if I enjoy doing something. Hey Julie, hey Michelle. Wiener, chicken dinner. Hey country girl. I will do that reading for you, country girl. Not sure if it will be today, but soon. Yesterday I was not like, I don't know, really feeling it with the tarot. Hey Aggie, Arkansas. So what's been happening on the tube the last couple days? I still was looking for that prayer garden. What was Lil Wing talking about?
Something to tell Ziggy to keep her around so he can try to get some cash and get out of there and get whatever else he can while he's there too. I mean, hate me if you want for thinking that way, but I'm sorry, that's just how I feel. And I could be looking at it all wrong. I'm just thinking out loud here.
She could be, I mean, like I said, guys, with the timing and stuff, people, desperate times call for desperate measures. And sometimes, even though as I really hope not, but the chances go up greatly when a person's in a situation like he is. But that he would lie, or fight or flight kicks in, and you're trying to figure out, all you want to do is get out of there. He's not probably, I really hope not, but I wish that law enforcement would hurry and do something so we could stop speculating. Hey Carrie Hall, Chloe. Yeah, so the link to share K-Crime is the Burn Barrel show, and I'm going to be there. I thought it was going to be tonight at 8 p.m. my time, but there's a hold on one second. I'm getting the link for her channel, but there is a time difference with me and her, so we got confused. So yeah, 9 p.m. tonight, and this is her channel. I'll just put K-Crime because it's faster to type. But her channel is called the Burn Barrel Show, and she's going to actually interview me, is what she said. So it's like, I'm kind of excited, because usually, well, when I would go on the reporter room, she interviews me and asks specific questions, and she likes to stay on track. She's really good at being organized. But besides that, it's usually always just open discussion, which makes it relaxed and stuff, which I'm sure a lot of it will be tonight with her, but she's going to ask questions. I think it will be interesting. Like, especially about obviously it's going to be a lot about the Summerwell's case. Me and her have a very similar thought process, except but our viewpoints are a little bit different on some things, but pretty much like she's very open-minded, and she does try to, she looks into everything. So be there tonight. I really hope you guys can all be there. Please subscribe to her. She hasn't really did much with her channel lately, really, but she's interesting, and I think you guys will like her.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Here I am today bringing you some more trash I've dug up. So today I am seeing that the house that Jackie Dobbs lived in when Summer Wells went missing is now for sale. It is for sale.
What the hell? $500,000? What? Wow, was not expecting that. I never, expected him to. I didn't look at him like somebody would have money like that to buy. Him and his wife, that's it, that was living in that house. Like, wow, that's nice. I didn't expect Jackie Dobbs. Sometimes you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, right?
For $477,780. 4-bedroom, 4-bath, 2,352 square feet. So this house was purchased by the Dobbs in 2007, I think is when it was sold to them. This is the specs on the house. The water short video here. I am going to go over. These photos are all online. You can look them up yourself. They are on Zillow and different realty sites.
I would love to have that porch.
It's a really nice back porch. Patio.
Samesies. Hey, One Love. Hey, Victoria.
Look at this. This is his living room. I thought this was crazy. Who has a rebel flag on the middle of their coffee table in a photo for advertising your house for sale? That just seems so bizarre to me.
Yeah, kind of.
Look up here.
They are in Georgia, but still.
This house has.
If you're trying to, a lot of people that flag offends, like a lot of people. So if you're trying to sell your house, like you want as many people as possible looking at it. So probably not the best selling tactic, but whatever.
There's a lot of potential. It's a nice house.
It does have a lot of potential, but I feel like, I don't know. Why?
It looks like there's water damage.
Trying not to. Yeah, that does have some water damage or mold right there.
Along the top there by the fireplace. That happens if you need a seal around your chimney. Let's see, can we see what's on this? Not really anything in focus. Just a lot of little. I just thought maybe some of you would be interested in seeing this, like I was. I was interested in seeing this. This is interesting to me. Jackie Dobbs, like toilet paper, that's for drying your hands. I was like, is that a toilet paper holder? No, I guess he put paper towel holder on the side of the sink for drying your hands.
Huh.
Freaked me out for a minute.
That's cool. Not a bad idea. I like paper towels better too, but I know it's a waste.
I mean, it's a nice lot. It has a little building back here.
Huh, and that reminds me of Ben Hill Road. The aesthetic. Ben Hill Road vibes. 110 Ben Hill Road vibes right there.
Stables. It says it's 4 acres. For 400 and something thousand, about 100,000 an acre on this place. The house is pretty nice. I mean, it's outdated.
Yeah, I agree. It is outdated and stuff, but it has like tons of potential. That house could be freaking $1 million house with upgrades. Oh wow, One Love. Hope you have a good time. No, I'm Moonshine Girl, but I understand that. But to some people, that, like you said, to learn the truth, a lot of people don't understand it. The flag has been used as a hate symbol for many. So a lot of, if you're trying to sell your house, it's probably not the best like thing to put up, front and center. But But you're right. If it's just a pride in the South thing or proud of whatever, I was just making a comment. It was not my own opinion about it. I don't look at it one way or the other, really. It doesn't offend me. That's something that people have labeled offensive or not offensive. But I'm just saying, like, to me, but I'm so laid back, like nothing really. Gets to me where it bothers me that much. What's she talking about?
And I've been watching a lot of interviews and discussions and different panels, and there are some things lately that I've been listening to that have me questioning the timeline now. And I don't know if anyone else has noticed these.
Get my coffee.
Oh
Good.
God, here we go.
Hopefully I'm back. I don't know.
There you go. I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I don't know for how long, but I'm here.
All right. So
first, one thing. Now I saw this dude. Doug, can you please not put my daughter's picture on freaking YouTube, you weirdo? What is wrong with you? Get it together, man. Like, I don't freaking talk about you, and you just like decide to go after everybody just randomly, I hear. And I was sent a screenshot that the other day, and I was like, what the hell is that? Of Doug holding up a phone of a picture of some girl to the camera, and I'm like, what is that? Because it was like, pixelated a little bit and a still shot of a video. But anyways, it was my daughter. What the hell is he showing my daughter for? And I don't even know what was said. I wasn't going to go to the timestamps and check it out or anything. I don't want to hear that shit. Yeah, I was one of his videos a couple weeks ago when I guess he was on some type of tirade or something. Let's see how many fake followers he has. Oh, we're on her channel. That's one channel that has a ridiculous amount of fake followers. I noticed it from the very, very beginning that something was weird and didn't make sense with his numbers. But anyways, I just don't understand the showing my daughter's picture. Like, what's my daughter have to do with anything on YouTube? Or, I mean, you have kids, Doug. Why don't you pay attention to your own children? I don't know if it's just weird that he looked up my daughter. That's so strange to me. It doesn't look good for a 40-year-old man to be looking up a freaking young teenage girl in their social media, and that's so weird. That's so strange. So freaking weird. To find out, like, what, dirt on me or something? Or find another way to try to drag me? Why don't you just make it up like you usually do? Or, I don't know. Mind your own business. That'd probably be better. He's just, I mean, it's sad because sometimes I used to have a lot of fun over on his channel. Seriously, that's the best fun I ever had, like, on YouTube. We had a lot of fun. But Doug, when he turns on somebody, he gets mad. When he gets mad, he gets very, very vindictive and very, very mean. Oh, it's okay, Victoria. I mean, it's not okay, but it's something I've known for a few days now. So I'm like, you know me, I get mad and I'm over it. But when it comes to my daughter, and I think, I can get mad easily again. Oh, so it's under fair use? So that's what? Jody, what? Did I say it was illegal or anything like that, or that it wasn't under fair use? It's weird. She's a teenager and he's a 40-something-year-old man. Why is he looking up my daughter and like going through her social medias and scrolling through her pictures? That is so weird. But that's fine that you're a sub to him. But yes, he did do that. 100% did that. Here, I guess I'll show you, since you're going to say I have to. It would have been if he done it. What's that mean, Jody? I can't believe somebody would even have anything like be against like what I'm saying right now. All I'm saying is that it wasn't. Let's see. Let me see if I can find the picture. That it's not okay. There's a big difference between, or there is I'd say a fine line between, ethical and illegal or not is two different things. Just because something is not illegal or you can do it doesn't make it right. What about this? What did you say to Doug when he's sitting there yelling, trying to get me arrested, I guess, and yelling about calling the jail and bugging the jail about this Fred Hill shit and saying how it's illegal when it's not illegal. But he's saying that. Why don't you go tell him that's not illegal and to look into the laws and over there? Okay, well, I'll just find it for you. I don't even understand why I have to show this like I'm lying or something. Why would I lie about something like that? I don't feel like I should have to show it because let's see. Here we go. This is video called, well, Hawkins County Sheriff's Office. Here we go. I'll even get the clip to the video for you. I don't know why people think that I would just you were saying it as if I would be lying about something like that. That's crazy. Here we go. Copy link. All right. It's on the way to me, and I'll show you guys this. Where he pretended to talk to the sheriff? Was that all fake? It's not. It's just weird. Like, I don't know. To be fair, I don't know what he said or anything, but I don't think it matters. I didn't even want to know. And this is the link in the of the that's Dawn B. Hold on, it's not the right link. She said the timestamp on her screenshot is June 1st. I can't find the video, but I was thinking it's the first. He went ballistic towards all creators. So this was a month ago. So and that's how little I pay attention to him or watch this hate shit, because that's how long ago this happened and how irrelevant he is, and nobody watches him anymore. Nobody, because he's such a crazed lunatic and goes after people for no reason. Why are we goofs? You're the weirdo that thinks this is okay. Hey, Pam. Is that what he said, Michelle D? What? Who said, was somebody was making an excuse for him? Let me see. Maybe the comment is probably. You saw no such thing. Well, it's right there. It is right there. He's pointing to her. Her face is up here. Well, you can't even hardly see her in this screenshot of a, it's not even, it's pixelated, and you can't even, that's why I couldn't even tell like who that was. Somebody just sent me a screenshot and didn't say anything. And that's why I was like, what is this? I was expecting to see me. I'm like, it said like, what? I couldn't figure out like what picture of me that was that could have been. And then I was like looking, I was like, wait, who is that? And then she said, well, he said it was your daughter, or it's your daughter, right? And I was like, oh shit, yeah. Who's a couple of weeks about digging into a woman's life in custody of her kid? Who are you talking about? CPS files and stuff like that. Abuse of a child is way, way different. Talking about abuse of a child is supposed to, you're comparing that to this? I think that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I discussed CPS records. I never seen CPS records as damn, so you're still telling an old lie that never happened and calling it CPS claims that never happened. Oh, yes, I have made mistakes myself, but that does not make this okay. Beverly, you're not serious, are you? I made mistakes. I apologize. I don't show other people's kids like that are creators just randomly like this. Just for what reason? To talk shit? No, I never do that about kids. I never sit there and talk shit about a child. The jerk woman? I don't know what you're talking about. Who are you talking about? You got it wrong, obviously. You cannot even come up with don't even know what you're talking about. You're just like randomly saying shit and have heard shit and are just spewing it. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay, then Beverly, why are you, I mean, I don't understand that you saying, I've made mistakes. That doesn't make, okay, so I should say, I could just say that to you anytime you have something negative to say about anything. Well, you make mistakes, so it's okay, right? Come on. No, but that just came up and it wasn't even something I was going to even bring up, but he popped up on the screen and that's what made me think of that, because I hadn't even mentioned it yet because I forgot about it. So when I saw his face, yeah, it upset me a little bit because I don't understand why he was even mentioning my daughter. Yeah. That was one thing though. It's different, like coming after me and the bullshit. That's whatever. But just that means he had to go out of his way to look through my daughter's freaking social media profiles. Nobody finds that strange. That wasn't from my social media. I don't have any up there. It says Ziggy. Kiki, you don't understand. You're arguing with me right here with a pixelated picture that you guys were trying to say I was lying about, that you can't even see, that I had to ask who it was when it's my own daughter, but yet you are going to say something about me re-showing. This is a still shot of a video, a moving, like it was moving and stuff. So that still shows whether or not it was viewable to you guys, and those in real time watching it or replay, I don't know. It doesn't matter. He was still creeping on my daughter's pictures. So fucking weird. It's not anymore, country girl. It was just in that screenshot. Oh my God. Was it Danny? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know. Yeah, she went through it with him. I mean, it could, you guys, I'm not saying that when I say, you should talk a corned beef, Amara. Didn't have a problem with it when you were following me for 1.5 years until you decided to make up some shit and go follow the crowd like a little no backbone follower. I don't even know how anybody could have anything like in response to that, really. When we talk about something we're addressing the actual topic. You don't just like deflect and change to something else. We're addressing that topic at the time, just like he was discussing my daughter at the time. Hey, Kathy. I know, Michelle D. I know what they're doing. It's okay. I get it. It's just a chance for people to think, oh, well, you've made mistakes. Well, so has everybody else here. What? That's supposed to be an excuse? I don't get excuses like that. Hey, reap what you sow. It's not so much about, let's see, I don't know how to explain this. I mean, obviously my daughter has social media. So, okay, if it's a public picture or whatever, she's now has everything locked down because I said, where did this picture come from? We've got creeps like searching you and So make sure your stuff's private and stuff. But there's always going to be a profile picture out there or something. So I don't know if it's so much the picture as if it is that what he had to go through to get it. Like, and that's just where his brain went as an attack on me, because it was an attack on me, and he had to actually search for my daughter's stuff. Her pictures don't come up like that when you search my name. So I just found it weird. But it's not so much, that's why I'm saying, like, with people saying, oh, you're reposting. I've posted pictures like of Caitlin on the trampoline, like, but you can hardly see it, Or you guys know what Caitlin looks like. It's not that, I mean, I don't appreciate him doing that. But the weirder thing for me was just him, like, looking her up and all that. It wasn't. So for people trying to be like, oh, well, you're re-showing it, and I get that, because that's what I say about Tiffany Marie, and when she does shit like that. But this is obviously, you can't make anything out on that picture. It was just to show that it did happen. And he was on our social media. It's just, I don't know, it's weird to me, but maybe it isn't to you guys. I guess we can agree to disagree on the ones of you who think it's normal. First talk. Well, as far as I know, that's the first time in a while. He has done this before. It's like this second or third time I've said something about, and second or third time incidents that I've heard of him doing this. So it could have been, I don't know the context of the situation or how he got the picture or who was, or what the point or even what was being said while he was showing it. I just didn't appreciate him trying to find dirt on me or trying to hurt me in a way through my daughter. It's just not right. Hey, little Boston. Oh, it's my daughter. He just showed some picture and we tried to find where he got it at and we couldn't figure it out. So, which doesn't matter, because I was like, well, all your stuff needs to be private anyways, and you need to, it's just like any other teenager that you have to get on about what they post on social media and who she talks to and stuff. And, I think it does make it more weird that it's a grown man in his 40s. I know my mind shouldn't even go there, but it's just, I don't know. Yard mode? Right, Reapers? I know. That's true, glitter boomer, but that I understand people's points, like, why would you re-show it? Because that annoys me too, when people like sit there and complain about something that's said online and then they go and spread it, and share it themselves and play the whole thing and commentate. If you are truly against or for whatever you're saying, as far as if you are truly believe in what you're standing up for and that it's not right for you to share and put out this stuff and, this person could see it, their kids could see it, blah, 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 then why are you broadcasting it? So I get that, but I think it's funny that people pulled out my own tool out of my toolkit to try to use against me, something I have said many times. When that's a stretch, and they know it. This is different. Hey, Jam. Oh my God. Okay. He doesn't, well, that I know of, he did say that he has opiate, like his problem's actually opiates. I never saw any opiates while I was there. I never even saw them doing any type of meth or anything. And that's definitely not my thing. Now, Laura likes her THC, but we don't sit. Usually, I'm sitting. Laura's not so. I don't know how to say it. They're both kind of like timid in a way. Oh, I will. I was trying to find the video, but I guess he might have it might have been taken down already. But I'm not trying to it's a big deal. Don't get me wrong. It's a big deal to me, but I'm not trying to make it into something much more than it is. It's just, it's a single incident, which he has done before though. And I just don't appreciate it. That's it. I ask for him to, come after me instead of going through my daughter's social medias or whatever. That's all I ask. I'm not going to make it into like something like him, like trying to act like, oh, it's illegal and I'm going to have you arrested. And, all of a sudden he's a pedo. And that's the kind of stuff that these people out here do. But it is strange. I'm not trying to insinuate anything, but it's just weird. Men don't usually... aren't really usually like that. They're not as like that as far as trying to come up with things to attack people on and stuff. And it's out of nowhere. It's just women are the more catty and just. Oh, so we have a witness here. We have an actual live witness. Right, Jam. Unless, there was one time and it was at the last time that I was at Fred Hill's, that I thought maybe they might have been doing something and the only reason why was because they were both sitting in the truck when I walked up the driveway, and they both came out of the truck together, and it was at his mom's house. It was just, I had a feeling they were smoking something in there or something, but I didn't see it personally. It was just the vibe I got. I didn't feel like they were messed up or anything. As much as often as that they do that drug, they probably have a tolerance. But What the fuck? I'm sorry for my language, but are you serious? Phone number, my bank account. That had to have been a joke. I was going to say, I think if you type. I know. And I've just been so open about my past, but I think that's a go-to for many is that, oh, you're on drugs. But there is people that are obviously on drugs on social media or on this platform. And many of them are the same ones like trying to accuse people like me of being on drugs. Just because my nervousness when I'm on camera, I find it weird to sit there and stare at the camera, which I'm doing right now, but you can't see. So you can just imagine I'm staring at the camera like a weirdo. That makes me feel uncomfortable. So I'm always looking around. I don't realize I do it. And I might play with my hair, just do that's just nervousness. I'm not good at, I just don't have the public speaking abilities like many of you guys do. I'm not blessed in that area. Well, Boston, don't want that that's so crazy, Reapers. That is so. I was told for ID purposes only. That's crazy. See, you said what was the other? You said your address, your phone number. What was the other thing? Definitely not weed. 420. I don't even look at that as a drug. If it was weed, yeah, I don't believe that Fred does weed. I don't think that's his thing, but so I just assumed they were, I don't know why. It just seemed weird because they were at the house. Why weren't they staying inside? And they were all the way out the back, like in the truck, So if you're going to do something like that and you want to be disguised, but not be out in the open, yeah, you might sit in a truck or something, kind of in the back like they were. But yeah, Lil Boston, don't think like, oh, you can't, oh, it's just, yeah, it is like, you still have the tools and you know what it takes and you know you can do it. And you know how it is that it's actually better to be clean, and it really is. I mean, your life is so much easier off drugs and alcohol. Even though it seems like it's not, and that's the whole reason like we use like most people, but no. It did not help me cope with anything. It made it worse. It made me more emotional. Made me more erratic, like Doug. Not to that extent, though. Get some weed. It'll help you out. I wish it was legal here. Are you AB by chance? Oh, that's just your name. Remind me of with the and also with the let's see. Let me look. I pulled up here. 420 scrapping, growing ganja in Ontario from 1993. And let's see what videos.
Here we are, first day of 2023 outdoor season.
Yummy.
Pretty good head start going. Nice and overcast today, so we're just kind of pulled.
Well, he's not AB, everybody.
That
But
white truffle cross, it's been cut down once already.
he has a lot of plants. My God, do they let you guys have that many? Holy. He's like a whole like large shed full of like plants of weed growing. Sorry, I'm not showing it. I was watching on my phone, but it's literally he's just showing his plants, and there's tons of them. Yeah, I did hear it's legal. I posted that photo 3 months ago. What's it say? Let me look. What's I have a post. That picture is not on my, that's not on my daughter's profile, or that's not on my profile. You're saying I posted that exact that photo on my community tab? I thought I posted something about like with the hold on, let me look. Nope, you're wrong. Lied once again, Eliza. That is not the photo at all. God. Why do you guys always lie? Can't even. Yeah, it's not legal here, 420, unfortunately. And then I have people like Eliza calling freaking CPS on me and making up lies. And so I can't have THC in my system. Delta 8 is legal. And other things like that, HHC, which I will partake in sometimes, like gummies. But even those can show up positive. But I didn't, guys. I was like, I knew that was bullshit, what Eliza was saying. I was like, no way. I didn't post that picture. I know my memory's bad, but that is not the picture that he is showing at all. And I only showed this picture because, and I'll show you. So this still, it still goes with my point. It's not so much the picture, like I said, it's the fact that he was searching for it. Okay. And this is not the same picture anyway. So I mean, that still proves that he was going and searching social media. So I don't understand what you're talking about. This is not that picture
that you showed me was only sent to Maddie, so I don't know how he would have got that. That was between me and my friends, nobody else. I would never post that on my social media. So I don't know how he got that.
Yeah, you're holding a. Why? What's wrong with it?
I just didn't look good. I would never post that. I promise you, Maddie would never post that of me either.
So how would he have got it? Was it through Snapchat?
Yeah. Maddie probably posted it, but
you need to watch who you have accepted. They're going through your stuff. What a weirdo. He probably is following my daughter on Snapchat. You need to please go through your list, and you don't need anybody you don't know on there personally. Because that's the only way I could think that you possibly get a private picture that you.
have my Snapchat from last year then. Or Maddie's Snapchat.
I don't know why you're mad. You posted that picture 3 months ago on your community page. Go and look. Of course, lie. Like always. And doesn't even have the freaking audacity, doesn't even have the integrity to apologize to me for all the shit her and others in that group put me through and lied about. And now they know for a 5,000 million% that I was telling the truth, at least about many things, and they still didn't apologize. And that's mostly what they attacked me about lately. Oh, liar, liar. I don't know what authority. Well, Eliza, I don't know, when you are hanging out with people who are doing that and you're condoning it, it's the same thing. And I don't know which one of you it was. I can't say for certain it was you. But you are approving that type of behavior is what I'm saying. Yeah, you went to the cops. You guys were trying to get me arrested for something that you knew was a loan. And you knew freaking she was full of shit. And she totally gaslit all of you guys. And you still did not freaking apologize to me. You do not have any integrity or any class, any type of. No wonder you guys are so miserable. Like, at least I apologize when I screw up. And to the people who were saying, oh, I apologize. If I do something, like that, if I were to go after for somebody for months. Eliza, where is this? Eliza, will you show the nurse the proof that you guys saw a nurse license and that you saw her, who she was? It wasn't any of us. Okay, Eliza. Ta-ta. You do owe me an apology. You lied. And you owe hundreds of your viewers an apology too, because you lied to them and you promoted somebody knowing she was lying to everybody just because you didn't like me. I did not do you wrong. Well, how did I do you wrong, Eliza? Please. I did you wrong? Have we even talked off of social media? How the fuck did I do you wrong? Bye. How the hell could I do her wrong? Are these people for real? Can you email me, Pearl, and I will, please? But I'm not going to argue with you, okay? But yes, you can come on panel, but please just email me. And it's going to be one at a time. I'm not going to get a million people up here against her or a million of her people up against me. It's not like that. If she wants to come up here and talk, I will. She's more than able to. I know, Lucky Lou, but you know what? I really liked Esdirk, which is Pearl DeVere. really, I would say she was probably one of my, sorry to say this, and I know she was probably one of my top 3. I'm sorry, I don't have favorites, but I really love having Esther in the chat. Never have said a negative word about her to anybody behind closed doors or on here. She's the one that even made the banner for my YouTube channel where she's making fun of the people like 6 Up and the stuff that they say that's so ridiculous. And she's turned into one of them. It's crazy to me. The email, Pearl, is youtubeziggy@outlook.com. But otherwise, I'm not going to talk about it. I know. So that's why I'm not going to talk about it unless one of them wants to come up by themselves. Like, they all have to. It's crazy. You notice that they all come in here at once? Like, what the hell? Can you guys not do anything alone? Everywhere I go, I'm alone. Do you guys see me bringing an entourage anywhere? Only people who have nothing, not a leg to stand on, need others to echo their lies. I don't need others to echo lies. When you speak the truth, you don't need 5 million others to back you. You just show the truth and move on. And Pearl's still not freaking emailing me. So, just all for show. I agree. So, hey, RJ. All right, I won't, beautiful sunflower. And I know you guys are trying to tell me. I know exactly what they're doing. So that's why I say, let's move on. And let's just, if Pearl wants to come up here and have a decent conversation, the only reason why I say Pearl, because even though she's one of the loudest of the bunch over there, and so outspoken and hateful sounding, I thought she was one of the most level-headed of them all. Eliza's crazy AF, but you know what? I'm disappointed in Esther. Why did somebody just send me my picture I was just showing? Let me check my spam file just to make sure. Nope, no emails. All right, she just emailed me. I will give her a link, but I'm only allowing you only one, Pearl. And please, I don't want to argue. I really don't. But I would love an explanation for why. I mean, I would have loved this at the beginning when you guys nobody contacted me. But yeah, I'm supposed to contact you guys, right? I'm one person, but you guys are many. And I thought you were too, Breeze. I'm very disappointed in you as well. Bye. You guys made your choice. Now lay in it. You made your bed. Go lay in it. Don't come over here to enjoy our conversation and disrupt it. I know she'll gaslight me. Oh, I know. Dynamite's another one that went and followed him too. I remember the first time it came on her channel. She's like, oh my God, it's Ziggy. Oh my God, I feel like a celebrity is here. Oh my God. Now she's doing the same thing that others are to try to freaking get viewers. I can't even believe it. She went from like a fanatic fan to a just like, I swear to God, that's what she did when I went into her chat the very first time. I swear. I was like, she was actually freaking out. I'm like, dude, why wouldn't I be in your chat? I don't understand. All right, here we go. I'll give her, you guys, but listen, I'm not going to sit here and argue. I'm and get stressed out. If it starts going that way, I'm just going to drop it. Okay. Please just delete any, assholes shit. But okay. Are you there?
Oh, I'm here.
Okay.
I have not lied about seeing a license. I have the photograph on my laptop. The reason I'm not showing it to you is because that means that I involve another person's name and photograph who actually has a medical career in public to all of you.
Oh, wait. But yet, okay, so you couldn't edit it. So it is it her? Is it her?
It's her picture
Okay.
on the card and somebody else's license number.
That's horrible, and I'm sorry.
And if I show you that, then you have the name and license number of another person.
You can
And
edit
even
it.
if I edit out, can I speak, please?
Because people
If I edit out the number and the name, you will then say it's a lie. There is no winning in this situation with you.
Okay.
You will say it's a lie whichever way I play it.
No, Esther, I'm the one that always has to show proof. You guys never do. Ever. You just say it's a lie and you've got this
If we didn't have the license, how did we check the number to find out the proof?
What? You just
type
her name in. You just type her name into the state, you just type it in the information in the state website. It's
the
all
name
online.
that we were given was a totally separate name.
You could have I know, but you could have saw that a different name came up.
We didn't check it because we don't. When we first saw it, we just took it as a face value.
Like, do you really think you know me? I thought you knew me anyways. I thought you knew I wouldn't freaking do half the most of the shit you guys are claiming I am doing. I don't even know how this happened, where this all turned left. I've never had a problem with you. I was so hurt when you freaking did this. You have no idea. And
I was quite hurt when I told you that I got a diagnosis and you just said what and then nothing else.
But did it really sink in what was going on? Because I don't remember this.
No, because you don't care, Ziggy. That's why you don't remember it. Because other people in your chat are just like Sims to you. They only matter as they relate to your life. I only mattered when you were upset with me.
No, I was never upset with you, ever. I've never been upset with you.
Really? You've just been calling me a liar.
Now that you've
motivated out of love and kindness.
But that's what I'm saying is I had never done anything or said anything. Of course I'm going to be upset with you attacking me and trying to get me arrested. For
trying to get you arrested for what?
You were involved in all that.
Trying to get you arrested for what?
Exactly. For what? Alone.
No, what are you claiming that we went to the police about? Please do tell me.
That's what you guys said, right? You said you were calling there's a file, a case, everything, right?
Oh, that's with the Attorney General. It wasn't called, the police weren't called.
Oh, right. But I haven't talked to any of them, right? I haven't had any calls or anything. But I could show absolute proof of that I was showing you. None of you guys contacted me. You just want to be mad at me. And I know that it was Lady CG who was the main culprit. It started with Eliza and Bobby Lynn. Or, I'm sorry,
Harley was in your Bobby Lynn. Harley was in your chat 2 weeks ago.
I know. I
supporting
saw
you, even though she absolutely hates your guts.
Yeah, but she just emailed me and told me she left you guys months, like forever ago. So.
Oh yes, she did. She did, yeah, and we respected that. We didn't talk about it.
You guys are lying, and you're supporting
about
it.
What? About what?
Everything about Lady CG. Were you not?
No.
That's what you guys have been talking about for like weeks on end, was proving that she was telling the truth.
We believed absolutely that she was telling the truth, and part of the reason I believed. Can I speak, please? Can I speak, please, or shall I just drop down?
You have done 20 of that over on that channel.
Do you want to listen to what I want to say or not?
I have done.
We believed Lady CG and everything that she said, because you had previously done exactly this to Jenny Penny and said that she wasn't involved in fashion, and that her father didn't actually sort of lose his life at the hands of a carer. You said she was a complete fake. Yes, you did.
Oh, okay. Show me proof. Show me where I'm the one that brought this up and am the one that said this stuff and was spreading it. Are you sure this wasn't something that somebody else brought up and I was commenting on?
Oh, you were commenting on. Commenting on the fact that you believe
This is your own. I knew there had to have been a point with you coming up here as a way to try to put out there false info.
No, the reason I came up here was to make the point that I had seen the card, I had seen the license, and I was not lying about seeing it, and I still have a photograph of it.
Who was it that said that you guys knew that she was lying? You knew it. You had her phone number. Did none of you guys have her phone number? I know you probably didn't.
I didn't have a phone number, same as I didn't have your phone number. I don't speak to people on the phone.
I know, exactly. So I didn't expect you to be like, have it, but I know others did. And all you have to do is Google the number, and it says Mary Beth.
Yes, and I believe that Mary Beth was the person who looked after her son, and I've believed that Mary Beth was the person who looked after her son for over a year, from the first time that she ordered from you and said that she didn't trust it to go to her house.
Or her sons are older and out of the house.
Yes, he has a carer, and we believed that that was Mary Beth, and that you were exposing this poor woman.
But you guys still were wrong, and you didn't apologize to me. What? I don't understand.
I will apologize to you when Arizona freezes over and the cows come skating home. That will never ever happen.
Exactly.
I was defending somebody that I believe was telling me the right thing.
Just like I was. Why wouldn't you apologize? You were wrong, and you were hurtful out of the most horrible time in my life, and tried to make it out like I killed Jim, like you contacted his sisters weeks before, after him passing, days probably after him passing. Maybe it wasn't you specifically, but you were part of the group that did it. And so please, you owe me an apology. I don't care. You do. And you guys were over there also saying, somebody sent me a clip, that I was going to throw a party and be so excited. Acting like I was so excited throwing a party. I hadn't mentioned the fucking thing. You guys were making it all up. Nobody mentioned anything over on my channel. She just dropped. I was about to unmute her, but well, there's no reason to talk if you're not willing to admit anything. You're sitting here like totally gaslighting. It's pointless, Pearl. If you can't own up to anything. Oh, we believed her. We believed her. What would make you not believe me? I have never. Oh, Jenny. What the hell are you talking about Jenny Penny? I've never put anything about Jenny Penny out. Ever. I think it's hilarious that you guys are trying to put that on me. So she's claiming something that I talked to her in private about is supposedly what she's saying, which we never talked in private, really. I mean, except like a message or two on Discord. Well, I was in a group with her for a while, but our main interactions were on here. I've never done anything to her for her ever have negative feelings towards me. a week before or 2 weeks before, I had Lady CG on recording saying, oh, you would have to you could murder somebody on Main Street right in front of us, Dirk, and she would still support you. And we were laughing because she, she was always so supportive. She went like from so supportive to overnight just, and they just went all in and they refused to take any type of accountability, The actual reason she probably wanted to come on panel was to put that out there about Jenny Penny. Just like they were contacting and telling lies to other creators like Cracking Cases. Then we have the Soup telling everybody that Christy gave me an envelope of money, completely lied, made it up, and spread that rumor. That never happened. She had a gift basket gift to me and Kim and Allie. But yeah, you try to act like it was like she just handed me over an envelope of money. I'm so tired of the lies, guys. I mean, come on. All I'm asking is just to be honest. That's it. And I know, I understand what they're doing, and I shouldn't even have louder up here, but I had a little tiny bit of hope that I could speak some type of like, what the hell? Because none of these people have reached out to me. Becca did. Tits McGee, she tried to act like she was trying to get information and be nice to me to come get back information. I mean, I was crying on the phone to her the day I got the U-Haul. And the next day, she's on panel talking shit about me. Like hours after. Didn't mention a thing. I really was hoping that me and, a couple of them could have straightened out, because I really, CT and Bobby Lynn were never supporters of mine. They always had something negative to say at some points, especially CT. And Bobby Lynn kind of just followed along. But, I liked Esther. I liked Lady CJ. I liked Cindy. I liked the Soup. I liked them all. I thought it was purposely done as a way, just like this was purposely done as a way to build their new channel and act like they had no idea. But they don't have to show proof because, I'll just dox it. Right? I'm going to dox it. Another poor woman is going to be brought into this. No, that's not it, Pearl. Come on. That's not it. You don't want to admit that you lied, because you guys supposedly, I will say, I just don't see how somebody as intelligent as you would actually believe that shit. Pearl, email me when you think shit, when you figure out that you've been a complete asshole for like bad. Like, I can't even, on a degree of the worst things anybody's ever done to me in my life, it's definitely number one. I would not like the karma that you guys are going to have to deal with for being a part and following such a hateful purpose. And purposely spreading lies, purposely putting out misinformation, purposely exaggerating shit, changing around stories, clipping shit certain ways. When you do show something, usually there's no proof. And it was when Jim passed away. Like, how sick. You guys, I don't know what she was meaning when she was diagnosed with some, I don't know. I would have been just, very, just like last night where I was talking to the two ladies I did a reading for, and one was, let's see, who all that, The two ladies at the end of the night I did the reading for. See, I completely forget my readings. And everybody knows my memory is horrible. I mean, sorry. I admit, like, my setbacks, my flaws. I do not have a good memory. And I know I would never just like brush under a rug you being diagnosed with something serious. What about Lady CG? Did she try to tell you too that she was on leave for a blood clot in her lungs? She was one of the first to get mad at me for a fake illness. At the same time, so it was like all these people coming to me and had illnesses, their kids in the hospital, all at the same time. It was all around the gym situation. It was like a test or something. And so maybe I did think people were lying because it was awfully strange how it was happening. Seriously, it was like a test to see if I was really a friend when they don't realize I'm one person. Pearl, I'm one person. You know that better anybody. You know this is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous and hateful. And I don't mention you guys over here. I don't do videos on you guys. You guys are in my chats. I don't go in your chats. You guys are purposely going to my stuff to try to dog me and try to find stuff to talk about. I don't do that to you. I'm not following you around at all. But that's what they did. Their first tactic was to get people, try to find things or that they could turn or spin to try to act like I was talking bad about somebody or whatever. It's like there was I can't even believe she would bring up Jenny Penny like that anyways, because she kind of definitely wants to remain private. But if you have proof of that stuff, you would sure be showing it. And I would love to, if you do, I would love to see the whole conversation. Everything everybody's saying. Because I don't just sit around, and anybody who knows who I talk to on the phone, they know I don't just sit there. I don't shit talk people on the phone. I mean, I thought that was obvious in the millions of recordings I posted. I just don't. Like, and when Lady CG would start shit talking or whatever, because she did it all the time, especially after Jim died, I was just like, it was petty. Oh, thank you, Ash Cash. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to keep just trying to be as speaking my truth. They're never going to get me to, it would be lying for me to get up here, and I don't know what they want out of me. I really don't. And even if I did, Pearl, if you're not blocked, what is it that I could do to where you guys would just move on? What can I do to get that? What's the expedited process here to speed things along? Or are you trying to catch up to 6 Up? Just tell me what I can do specifically to make this end. I want to know, like, seriously. You probably don't even know, because you don't have a real cause to be mad at me about. So if you guys want to do that, send me a gift for just being me. Country girl. I have, and what about all the, I've done, I don't see other like creators doing giveaways and fun stuff like that at all. And I'm not trying to put that out there and like, oh, I did this, I did that at all. Because when you do something for somebody, it shouldn't be about that anyways. But they literally tallied up every single fucking super chat. I don't think Esdrick ever really sent me super chats or anything. If she did, it was very, not often. They tallied up every super chat they sent me, every type of purchase they sent me for product. What about the lies that you guys said that I don't have a business? They want me to agree to, at first it's like, oh, pay Cindy back, right? And I did. And they know very damn well they encouraged her to reverse those charges. That was about $1,000 in charges that I already had obviously used the money, and she reversed the charges, all the charges in my PayPal. And so then they're like, when I sent the $7,200, they were like, oh, you still owe $300. They went months about that. And I, a couple of months or a month or two ago, I realized, I was like, you know what? I don't owe her anything. She reversed all those fucking charges that I have to pay for. And she reported him as fraud, knowing that that was a lie. That shit's what's illegal. And you guys encouraged her to do that. Maybe not you specifically, but I know Lady CG did. And unfortunately, when you're around a group like that, you're backing all those people. That's what's the problem about having a group channel, is that you're labeled as one, and you're going to get blamed for everything they did. Think about how hard it's difficult to deal with just yourself. But, having to take on everybody else's bullshit too, that because you have a channel with them, that's just how it is. So you could be up here and be like, oh, I didn't do that. Oh, none of you don't know for a fact, just like you said you didn't, that you seen her nurse ID. Why would she show you a nursing ID anyways? Who was the one that actually got the backbone and said, okay, we can't do this. This is making us look bad. It's so obvious. Because you guys all changed at once. Exactly what you did to me. You guys all left her at once in the background, contacting, oh, what should we do? You had to have each other. You couldn't do it yourself, is what I'm stating. I've stood alone up here when it felt like nobody had my back. At the worst time in my life, when Jim passed away. If you're being honest, you don't need a whole group to back what you're saying. It's great if they do, and if you have supporters. But if you knew it was wrong, you should have left on your own. You shouldn't have had to contact your little buddies behind the scenes that you've never met. You don't know really who they are to do the right thing. And that's exactly what you guys did. None of you. Well, there has been, actually, I shouldn't say that. There has been some that have left because for whatever reasons. So I don't know exactly what they're about. But none of you spoke up or came out about her lying or seeing, you guys always had to have somebody to back you. Just like when you come in my chat, there's several of you. There's never just one. That shows to me that you're weak and you don't believe in what you're saying. You know you don't have a leg to stand on. Seriously, God, that's really what the last thing she said too, is something about her diagnosis. And I said, what? Or something? What'd she say? I said, Oh, no. I don't mean it like that, Sheba. It felt like I was alone. You know what I meant. It did feel like I was alone. Who has Meep? What are you talking? What is Meep talking about? Where's Summer's name? Are you fucking serious? See what I mean? Her name's not in the title. Is this for real, guys? This is the shit. I cannot even make this shit up, guys. I cannot. Her name's not in the title. What are you talking about? See, this is the lies I'm talking about. Constant. It felt like I was alone at that time because, I mean, it felt like when they did it on purpose, like as far as grouping together, you know, couldn't do it alone, but they all suddenly hated me overnight. You know, all of a sudden, all of them just despised every single little thing about me overnight. Every single one of them. Thank you, Ashcast. I'm glad that you have. Just like, what? I was like, when I read that, I'm like, what? I almost was starting to defend it, like, or be like, oh my God, I'm sorry, does it have something? Because I was like, oh crap, they probably shouldn't have Summer's name in the title, you know, that it went to this. However, this is not what it was meant for at all. It was just to come on here, talk a little bit, and tell you guys about the live I'm going to go on tonight. And so I was thinking, did I put Summer's name in the title? And I went and looked, and I'm like, what the hell, dude? Even making me believe fucking lies about myself. Thank you, Ash. Oh, you're good, Ash. I know I wasn't alone. There was many of you guys checking on me and stuff. And then there was them, you know, a couple of them, like Becca, trying to pretend. Like, literally. But I literally knew. The second I really knew that, well, I don't know if it was a second, but it was definitely a huge clue what was going on, is when I was talking to Becca on the phone, literally, like within days of Jim's passing. I'm not exaggerating. Because you guys, I mean, you already know it's like, I mean, they turned on me like immediately, and it started before, like right before Jim had passed. I was on the phone with Becca. Like one of the first things, I'm seeing her crying, bawling about Jim. She goes, well, you're going to have to probably get a job now, right? You're probably going to have to get a real job now, right? I was like, oh, you're one of them now. Wow. I could not believe it. It was literally less than a week after his passing. It was November 5th, to be exact, because it was the day I rented the U-Haul. So that's how I knew she wasn't being genuine, and that it was all a way to try to get information, because I didn't know. I didn't know who was all turning and stuff. I should. And so, you know, I was still talking to Becca and stuff, and she was just trying to playing me to try to get information. Oh God, if I did what Lolita did, oh my God. Why aren't they instead taking out their anger and stuff on somebody, on what Lolita did to them? I would, if they were really backing her, thinking that she was being honest, if they truly believe she was being honest, which I don't believe it, that they believed that the whole time. There's no way. After I was coming out with all this stuff, there is no way that one of them didn't freaking start looking. But let's just for hypothetical purposes, let's just like imagine they didn't know. How freaking pissed would you be to have spent months on a panel defending her about a nursing degree, that in everything that I was saying was absolutely 100% true, that I was never even going to talk about had they just shut the fuck up. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was trying to show, like, for time reference, like how I knew that they were not supporting me. That's when I knew it was just another hint that I was like, wow. And then a few days later, when I talked to Lady CG, she said something similar. You know, and I was just like, okay, well, you know, that's not right now. I mean, I just lost the guy that I've spent every day with for over 9 years. And it was even worse because of how it ended. But you guys are going to try to rub that in on top of it and then try to, you know, put out there and insinuate that I killed him. Lolita said that right in front of you, Pearl. Why didn't you stand up and say, or why didn't you speak up and say that that was fucked up? Why didn't any of you guys say that? Why did none of you have the balls or the backbone or, you know, just the integrity to speak up and be like, that was a really fucked up thing to say? Hold on. Just making sure that my landlord was supposed to come over here about here in a little bit. So I do have to go in a second. I was wondering if that was him. But why didn't any of them, I mean, anybody in there that has halfway normal brain, halfway normal, I'm giving them that, halfway normal, would hear somebody say like something like, we could do kill Cindy like you killed Jim? Anybody who had any type of normal brain would find that just like incredibly fucked up. Like, who goes there? Who says shit like that? Right, Miss You? But now I'm sure if you said the same exact thing to them now, oh yeah, they would be all our best friend. Just like anybody comes in their chat defending me, all of a sudden, it's asking, they're all your ass kids. It's like, yeah, you were one of those people for a very long time. way longer than many people in this chat right now. So how are you going to talk bad about other people who support me when it was you were doing it? If I was so horrible, why didn't you have a backbone and stand up by yourself and leave? That's what you should have done. No, had to have 20 of you. Had to make sure every last one that was in the Discord that I gave her. I gave to Lady CG, and a couple weeks later, she fucked me. Oh my God, I just cannot believe you guys. And you guys sat there and plotted and planned this shit in the Discord that I gave Lady CG just days, weeks before. Wow, you guys are top notch, top shelf. Really got some high class morals and integrity there. There's things that are not acceptable no matter what. It doesn't matter if you like somebody or not. Right is right and wrong is wrong. How many times do we have to say that shit? It's never right to say to somebody, or when they're freaking devastated about somebody that the person that they spent the most time with out of anybody in the last 10 years by far, even my own daughter. It's never okay to say to somebody, I tried to put out there that I killed Jim. And none of you guys spoke up. And when I say none of you, I meant them. None of them, not one. None of them had the backbone to stand up for what was right. That should tell you a lot. Because it doesn't matter. It should not matter if they're mad at me or whatever. You know, something like that is so over the line that usually it would cause an immediate reaction. But them, oh, nope. We just gotta sit over here and say nothing. I know. Thankfully you did, Sheba. Yeah, and Sheba was there for me. Sheba, and I am so sorry. She doesn't like being singled out. Sheba's like probably her, and I don't want to single out others, but I've already mentioned this before. There is like a couple others, but it's very few who have come to me personally and asked questions when it came to, you know, stuff being said. And I did try to take away my livelihood too and try to ruin, you know, got my PayPal like screwed up and stuff. It's like, are you guys really for kids or not? You know, I have a child. You now know that I'm definitely 5,000,000% a single mother. Now I am taking care of Caitlin completely by myself, and all the bills 100% by myself. But you were trying to make it so I couldn't. Well, for one, that I went to prison for something I did not do, and you know it, in which I was not fucking worried about at all and have heard zero about from any person of law enforcement, which was a complete lie, and you guys know it because you won't show any proof. Just shut up, man. Yeah, call CBS. Try to get, you know, one of you guys did that, probably Lady CG, but still, you're part of the group. You did it too. Sorry. You co-sign on everything when you do panels, when you are a channel like that. That's what sucks. I used to talk to Lady CG about that all the time when she would bitch and complain about all you guys. Mainly about CT and Bobby Lynn about the soup. Oh, she hated the soup. Let me just tell you that. She hates the soup. And I have proof to back my shit up. Like she's going around telling everybody I hate them and stuff. And I said this and that. No, completely exaggerated and completely maybe I was there present while something like that was said by somebody else. But I do have proof that this stuff that she said about Soup, she hated Soup because she always thought she was a loudmouth and like always was always way too dramatic about things and would cause conflict. It's like, really? I can't believe now looking back, because it's like, I mean, I do know that the Soup is kind of a louder personality and opinionated, but it was weird. It's funny because like that's Lady CG. And she was complaining, like, so stressed, acted so stressed and just so tired of it, so upset about how you guys would gang up on her about being Ziggy's cheerleader and about, you know, that you guys wanting to turn it into a different type of channel. And she built it only to go after 6up, and you guys didn't want to do that anymore. You wanted it as a group, and then the Soup just talk, you know, the Soup's just annoying. She's a bitch. She freaking just, I mean, seriously. And the CT and Bobby, she's talking shit about, oh, you guys, bad. You guys don't have anything like that I've said about you, ever. They try to make you out to be a scammer while being scammed by the biggest scammer of all. And for that... Yeah, and that's what I feel like you should do, Sheba. Go always, no matter what. I don't care. And I'm not going to be offended either if you guys, well, I feel like many of you guys should know that I do my very best to always be honest. Like if I what I'm telling or saying at any given moment, I believe to be 1,000% the truth at that time. And if I'm wrong, or if I cross the line or whatever, I have no problem admitting I'm wrong, because there's no reason to be ashamed or anything, because we all do it. Stupid shit. They'll try to single you out and make you out like you're like the worst human being. I mean, they were even like, I mean, 6up was so pathetic. She would even like find like old bills or something that I had a balance of like $200 on, and freaking like act like it was the hugest deal and just go like buck wild on it. And I was like, wow, these people, are they for real? With skeletons in their closet, like just pouring out. What I have found out from YouTube, the people that talk the most shit are the ones that have the most screwed up lives. It's true. It is. And it's very, very true. Because think about it. Nobody that's happy in their lives come on here and just to dog other people. Nobody makes it, unless, you know, you're trying to make a living out of it and make money and views, get money out of it. But I'm a scammer and I should get a job, right? When you know, Lacey doesn't have a job. Did you guys find out that was true too, that she got fired for theft of an elderly? Days before Jim died? But yeah, you need something. Esther, your excuse was, we want something that she's done to somebody here in the community in the last 2 years. When I mentioned she stole from her elderly, I don't even want to say patient, because it's not, because she's not a doctor, nurse, or it has no type of credentials whatsoever. She was caring for him. She was a caregiver. And she stole from him, opened a credit card in his name, and made unauthorized charges. And yes, the guy is proceeding with the charge, is trying to push for charges. So we might really see an arrest in that. But I was wondering, since you guys acted like I don't know why you guys would think that I would just lie. When have I ever just lied to you guys about something like that in the past? I just don't get it. Where you've ever found, you say the Jenny Penny thing, but then don't show anything to back up your claims. And I talk to Jenny Penny all the freaking time. And she would have no problem discussing with me her issues with me if there was any. And she has before, so. And I knew you guys what you guys were doing with her, because she was like, when I knew, like, when certain people started trying to contact me at certain times, I knew it was just like something else circle jerks telling about that are lies. Like, they said that I hated, like, no, Lady CG said I hated that I try to act like I like Cam and Allie, but I hated them. That's what she said. When have I ever said I hate anybody, for one? And Cam said he was wrong for just believing them. At least he freaking apologized. None of you guys did. I'm just scrolling back to see what you guys are saying. But yeah, I've spoke way too much on this. Hey, Judge Laura. Well, that's what I'll just continue to do, guys. And sorry that I'm even... Sorry that I'm even, like, talked about. I can't believe I even address this, but I was hoping, I always have a little bit of hope that something could get figured out, especially, but now, I tried. She tried. I don't think she tried. I knew she was coming up here to attack me because she brought in others, and nobody does that to come up and apologize. They don't bring in others that are sitting there talking trash about you to come, and then, they come up and apologize for their part in it. Just asking her to take accountability for the things that she specifically did and said, not what others, or in what she supported, but knowingly. Tara, Cam got a job offer through them. Yeah, exactly. And if they got him any type of money, watch out, Cam. If the circle jerks got you any type of significant amount of money, especially from Cindy, you cannot, they will turn it against you when they feel like I'm just telling you, it doesn't matter how nice they, or how much they seem helpful they think they're being, or you think that they're being, and maybe they mean it at the time, but they sit there and these are the type to screenshot and record everything, and save it for a rainy day. Wow. Well, but you've seen it. I don't even talk. it's rare that this even I address it, it's an everyday thing for them. But I really was hopeful with Esther, and that's why I let her up. Specifically her, for a reason. But it won't happen again. So it's out of the way. And I won't be talking, got this out of the way. I won't be talking about it for a freaking long time, or hopefully ever. That's very true. It's true. They try harder and they go lower and they do things to try harder to get my attention. It's true. Very much so. And I just usually try to, delete and just move on. But occasionally, like today, I just got off topic, which I didn't really have a topic, but yes, Ange from Camp and Allen. I'm just saying, don't you. I couldn't even. They even lied about how much they tried to say that somewhere it was a number. It was like something ridiculous that they tried to say Cindy gave me over a year. Okay, Cindy never gave me any big amounts, like anything over $50, pretty much ever before that incident. Except when she was purchasing items, that was a business transaction, and that's another thing they added up. And like, I sent the products, and many of them benefited off of them. Cindy sent all of them stuff for my sales, all of them. Cindy would purchase just to purchase them stuff, but yet they benefited. Yeah, include. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do, Annie. And I think it makes them mad that things don't affect me more than they do. And I don't get it. I don't understand why. But it's obviously something about me that rubs people the wrong way because, well, I know what it is. I come off as I come off as a kind of a pushover. And people take advantage of it. People use that against me and use it as a way to gaslight. And I have a little bit of a following, and they're just trying to build their channel instead of doing it the organic, right way. Oh, thank you, Valerie. I know people are just tired of hearing about it, and I'm tired of talking about it, honestly. I don't know how they don't get tired of talking about me every day. It just does not make sense. But, there will be at least like 100 in chat. So there's at least 100. Actually, probably over half those people are, like you guys watching just to hear what ridiculous shit they're saying, what ridiculous lies they're going to say this time. I know, RJ. I know. It's true. If you guys are telling me the truth, I'm, as far as I know, it's what's the better thing here to do as far as just ignore it. It's right. And it is effective, like, kinda. But with most people, it would be effective, but not for somebody who just they're going to try harder, or they're literally trying to do things in my real life, to try to, like, I don't even want to tell you guys everything that's been happening because it will just start happening more and stuff. But anything you can think of, like to spam me or just to cause annoyances in my real life, they have done. And not just talking about CPS or other agencies coming over, like the Gambling Association. Talking about other tiny, like other several other little things that they like to do to just, or how about when they, when Lady CG made a Google phone number. She made a fake Google number, okay? And I know it was her because she's the only person out of the group who had the person's phone number that received the text. Lady CG texted this woman and acted like she was a company, letting this person know that the loan request put in by Adrian Amos with her as co-signer didn't get approved. Could just call the number and see it was an absolute fake number. She made a 317 number and everything. It was a Google Voice number. I think I've showed it on here. You guys would laugh. It's actually pretty comical. But that's what she likes to do. That's the type of stuff I've been having happening, okay? That's just an example. So they're contacting like people I know, and people are from here to get them upset with me, get everybody to turn on me or whatever. That was the goal. Just like they, she came up here and tried to out a specific person, just to try. I don't know. One person, they just go down the list one at a time. I don't know. I would think that was illegal if you could prove it. I mean, I would think it'd be very illegal. And also would have been, it's illegal for her to put in that on applications when she co-signed on a house for me to, she completely lied about everything, or about her job, about who she was. She didn't even use her real name, her real legal name. And she even put that she was married, and she's not. She's filed fake tax forms and all kinds of stuff. That's her favorite thing. It's the false forms and shit. And editing. Falsified legal documents to try to commit ID fraud. Interesting. I just thought it was funny that the way you see it's gay. It's totally a game for her as far as like just trying to outwit or out, and it's like, dude, I'm not trying to play a game with you. I just want you to leave me alone. Like, I haven't even freaking mentioned anything about, I haven't even really, I should have been throwing a party over here and just like anybody else would have, with the situation that just happened with them, like splitting from Lady CG, of course, all of them against one, like they like to do. Can't do it alone, we're not strong enough by ourselves. We got to have backup. Because I don't know what I believe on my own. I have to go by what others say. It was probably the soup that spoke up. To be honest, she's the only one opinionated enough and asshole enough to probably stick up and say something. Ziggy? Hey, Ava. We didn't even talk about it. But yeah, I was sent a clip of them saying, with Esder on panel saying, you know what? Ziggy will never get an apology from me. It's a cold day in hell. The same thing she said up here. I'm like, did I ask for an apology? I haven't even spoke to you. I haven't even said anything about it on my channel, but a troll came in the channel and lied. Actually, it was True, of course, Taco Tuesday, which is True Tragedy Pimps Exposed, made a comment saying that I was throwing up, that I needed to, that this was a very sad thing, and that I needed to, not be throwing a party over something so horrible. As if Jim passing away isn't fucking horrible. So yeah, Tragedy Pimps went in there lying to him, saying that I was over here, and that's all it took. Esther gets on and goes, you know what, Ziggy, you're not an apology for me. Like, where? I mean, just freaking out. And I was just like, I can't see it. Please, I just said, please don't send this shit to me. I do not care. It's none of my business. And I did watch it once because it's just like, well, maybe they finally come to their senses. Maybe they'll do like the right thing, and they'll all get up there and apologize without having to say but this and but that, but we still hate you. But it's like, why? I don't do anything to any of you. The only one that, at this point, Lady CG is the only one that has any type of leg to stand on when it comes to being attacked by me, and that was just because of in response. But anyways, I saw it, Lolita. Oh, I don't care where she's like, I don't care where anybody lives. I don't care where I don't. So I'm not trying to dox any of them. I don't know where. I know that she's over the seas, but so I'm not trying. I don't care to dox any of them. The only reason why I mention stuff about Lady CG is because she was being a complete fraud and hypocrite. Kelly Fustos? I don't think so. But could be. She has tons and tons of... Anybody who has tons and tons of sock accounts, you better watch out for, because there's no reason why somebody needs 10 different freaking, accounts. Unless you have 10 different channels for 10 different... There is no reason somebody needs, 10 different YouTube accounts to go under, because they're too much of a chicken shit to say what they have to say under the real normal username that they use. They can't even say what they have to say under an avatar and fake name that they usually use on here. They want to be even more anonymous so they can keep that profile okay. And sit there and also act like your friend, so they'll come out on just a different one, so they can talk shit. Without you knowing that it's your friend that is, was just sucking up to you last night. Oh, I know. You do have a thick accent. Oh, I know. Oh, man. See, guys, it's predictable, obviously. Exactly. That's what, and that's why you guys are saying, don't respond. Just, because that's what they're, and I know, but sometimes, things, just piss you off so much, especially when it comes to, the circumstances surrounding this situation. I know, and I knew it was going to happen. Here we go. I'm not going to be saying anything, so they can just talk to you guys about it, I guess. I'm not even going to be watching it. Please don't even send me anything about these people or anything that anybody is saying about me. I don't care. I really don't. Unless it's something I need it's an actual illegal thing, or it's something, I really seriously need. I don't care about anything else. Probably should, Marlene. We kind of got off. It's okay though. A makeover video. That's what you've been trying to get me to do for a while. But tonight I have I don't know, who knows? Maybe I can come on and do my makeup here in a couple hours before my other live. But like the title says, it doesn't say anything about Summer Wells to Meek, who came in here and lied to everybody and tried to make a scene out of something that was a lie again. But anyways, I'm going to be on K-Crime, which is the Burn Barrel show. Link is in the description. And it's supposed to be tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So please come over and support. She's going to interview me, ask me actual questions and stuff. So I'm excited. Hey, Sunshine. Glitter Boomer, it will be about Summer. But she's going to, she gave me an example of stuff that she wanted to ask me and stuff. And I thought they were interesting questions. Stuff I hadn't been asked before. So anyways, sorry that once again I different shit or different day, same shit. What's the saying? Same shit, different day. Or it's always like this. It's basically always the same type of shit nonstop on YouTube. This is this is just another day in my life. Yes, that was the worst because of Jim's passing. It was, and dealing with that on top of it. But as far as YouTube, if it wasn't for Jim's passing, it's just the same as what I always dealt with. It's worse just because of who, the way they did it and stuff. But it is the same shit. If it's not, it's always the same stuff. It's it feels like a cycle. It's sometime it will move on. There won't be so much hate on me or whatever, and it will go on to somebody else, cracking cases, or I don't know. I don't need to name specifics, but and then something. I'll say something that people will take wrong or whatever, or I'll just say maybe I say something stupid and I actually make a mistake, and then there we go again. That would be Yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, Lucky Lou. And that's the problem yesterday when I was trying to do a reading on it too, on the Summer Wells case, is that I was like, this is not connecting with me at all. And I'm just sitting here thinking about the stuff I already know about the case, and it's just impossible for me to do a reading on something that I know so much about. I would like to, Michelle D, that would be very cool video. Gosh, the time that would go into that, to finding, if people started sending me inconsistencies, like actually clipped out and are, instead of, what happens is people will send me 2 links or something. They'll be like, oh, the first link or the first thing she says in this 3-hour live, and the other thing to compare it to is in this 5-hour live. It's somewhere in these links. And then you have to do that like 20 times 20, going through them and trying to find it and stuff. But if people want to send me inconsistencies and like clip them, yeah, I'll make something out of it. Even if it's just like if 20 of you just sent me like one where you find inconsistency, that'd be plenty to make a video. That'd be like way more than plenty. Even 10 of you. But you'd all have to get on board with it. And there would probably be a couple repeats in there, but there's enough lies to go around for everybody. The channel for tonight is called the Burn Barrel Room. The link's in the description. She's a smaller channel. Well, has other social media platforms and stuff, but she hasn't really been focusing on YouTube too much lately. Like 10 off the top. Oh yeah, it could definitely be pulled off. If somebody, it's easy to, so to clip it, the best like way to record a certain clip is to get a screen recorder on your phone. And if you have an iPhone, it probably already has a screen recorder, and you just start the screen recorder right before the part you want to record and stop it when, But if there's important, don't do what a lot of these freaking people do by clipping like 2 or 3 words and then that's it. And then when you're missing a whole bunch of the context, but yeah, show enough of it to where they get the idea. And then, so just clip that and then do the same thing with the other link, the other video where she says something differently. And the app I use is, called, actually, I have a screen recorder on my phone. That's right. Mine has one, but they're in the App Store. I think it's called, which one did I have on my old phone though? And there's even ones that you could find for, or you can use for your computer. The snipping tool will work. I don't know if you'd have to download that, or I can't remember if I downloaded it or not. It's easier to do on your phone though, probably. Higher end Androids do as well. Oh,
really? Still in leather. Aw. Well, I'm glad it was, because I felt yesterday, I was like, man, I should probably just delete this live talking about because it was just, I don't know, I didn't feel like I was connecting. And so I am happy to hear that at least it was helpful for you. So that makes all worth it. Yeah, but that doesn't, you can do it like that probably too. And then at least it would be screenshotted or take me to the right place, and then I could just screen record it, which is fine too. Or if you guys just include the timestamps. If you can't figure out how to screen record, just tell me the timestamps in between these. I don't make them like 20 minutes long or anything, but maybe 30 seconds each, or just whatever is necessary. I always can clip it down a little bit if needed. Just the hard part is finding the stuff, searching and finding it, and then finding the video where she said the other thing, But if we work together, yeah, it would be easy. Like I could have something up tonight probably. Yeah, I think the app I used to have was actually called Screen Recorder, Valerie. The one that I used to have on my old Android, which was a newer one too. It's I thought it was a newer one at the time, like a couple years ago, but it didn't have Screen Recorder, I don't think. Because I did used to have to have the app or an app to do it. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. And sorry that we got off track here and stuff. But if you want, sorry that I even talked about this shit. Honestly, it's pointless. Really is, and I say this every freaking time. Every single time that I end up responding, I'm sitting here like, doesn't change anything. Nothing ever gets freaking, we never move forward at anything. Nothing changes, because they don't want it to. Nobody, they don't want to own up to their part in it. So I don't want to talk to you because you're not perfect, by far. And I'm saying they are not perfect by far. And have done some really fucked up shit in the past. 9 months, 8, 9 months. And stood behind some really screwed up shit too. Yeah, later we won't be talking about this. So you're safe to come to Burn Barrel tonight. Okay? But guys, I do have to go. I will maybe I'll come on here in a few hours before that show to do makeup or something. We'll see. But we will talk soon. Thank you, Valerie. We will. I am going to do something for the 4th, I think. No, I won't delete this. Oh, Aurora, send that to me. I think I know who you're talking about. Oh my gosh, I've been trying to find that forever. I don't know what's happened to Dawn. All right, I really do have to go. Talk to you guys later.